Isang masayang araw sa inyong lahat at ito si Teacher Jen, JNV. Today we're going to tackle the two sentence patterns like S-TV-D0 and the S-TV-I-O-D-O. We're already done on the SV sentence pattern, the subject-verb sentence pattern. And if you haven't watched this, then check it now. Let's have first this S-TV-D-O sentence pattern. So S stands for the subject, TV stands for the transitive verb, and DO stands for the direct object. Now, why TV? Why transitive verb? So yan po muna ang i-unlock natin. Bago po ako magbibigay ng mga iilang halimbawa. Why TV and not IV? When we say TV, transitive verb. When we say IV, intransitive verb. So why TV on the sentence pattern? Take note on this. Some verbs take an object, and that is the transitive verb. Intransitive verb has no object. Huwag po nating kalimutan yan. Identifying transitive verb from intransitive verb, well, that would be another lesson for me to take. But for now, we will focus on the S-TV-D-O versus S-TV-I-O-D-O. So let's have an example of an S-TV-D-O sentence pattern. Let's have this. My sister plays the piano. Again, my sister plays the piano. Who plays the piano? Sister. So in this sentence, the word sister is our subject. What is your sister doing? Playing the piano or plays the piano. The word plays here is our transitive verb. Is our verb, and it is a transitive verb. What is being played by my sister? The piano. And the word piano here is our direct object. Now the question is, how do we know that this particular word is the direct object of the sentence? Listen carefully on this. A direct object is the receiver of the action, and it can be a noun or a pronoun. And in this sentence, my sister plays the piano. The word piano here is the receiver of the action plays. So, therefore, piano is the direct object on this sentence. And again, S-TV-D-O, we can still use the HV. What is our HV? It's the helping verb. Like for example, my sister is playing the piano. Of course, sister is the subject. Is playing is our verb. The word is the HV or the helping verb to our main verb, playing. And the piano is the direct object. Still, this sentence is in the S-TV-D-O. Another example. Is my sister playing the piano? This is in the form of a question. What is our subject, still sister. Is playing is our verb. Is the helping verb, playing is the main verb. And of course, the piano is our direct object. In either form of sentences, still, our sentence pattern here is S-TV-D-O. Now let's have the S-TV-I-O-D-O. Question: what is the difference between the I-O and the D-O? And why should be the I-O comes first before the direct object or the D-O? So here, when we say indirect object or what we call the I-O, this object usually tells to whom or for whom or to what or for what the action of the verb is done. An I-O or indirect object is a pronoun or a noun before the direct object. For example, Grandma gave me a hug. Again, Grandma gave me a hug. Who gave me a hug? Grandma. So grandma is our subject. Another question. To whom did Grandma give the hug? Me. So in this sentence, the word me is the indirect object. Question. Another question. What did Grandma give me? A hug. So in this sentence, hug is the direct object. Take note on this. The indirect object of a verb has always a direct object. Again, the indirect object of a verb has always a direct object. So there is no sentence pattern as S-TV-I-O. It should be S-TV-I-O-D-O. Why? Because indirect object has always a direct object. So that's it. Another thing, in either sentence patterns, S-TV-D-O and S-TV-I-O-D-O, we still use extensions. Like using adverbial. So if we have this adverbial, it's another lesson to focus. But let's have a brief information, or let's tackle this briefly. Adverbial adds informations like where, when, why, how long, how often, how much. Adverbial can be also in the form of a prepositional phrase. Prepositional phrase, that would be another lesson for us to focus. But somehow we should understand that an adverbial could be also in the form of prepositional phrase. Let's have this example.
First, let's have S-TV-D-O and then adverbial. We planted trees in the farm. Who planted trees in the farm? We. So we is our subject. Planted is our TV or verb. What did we plant in the farm? Trees. Therefore, trees here is the direct object. In the farm here is an adverbial answering the question where, and in the form of a prepositional phrase. Now, let's have S-TV-I-O-D-O and then adverbial. The judges gave him a standing ovation during the contest. Who gave him a standing ovation during the contest? Judges. So judges is our subject. Gave is our transitive verb or verb. To whom did the judges give a standing ovation? Him. So him here is our IO or indirect object. What did the judges give him? Standing ovation. So standing ovation is our direct object. During the contest is an adverbial answering the question when and in the form of a prepositional phrase.
This time, let's have an activity. Identify the sentence pattern of the following sentences. If it is in the S-TV-D0 or in S-TV-I-O-D-O.
The teacher gave us the report card yesterday. Who gave us the report card yesterday? Teacher. So teacher is our subject. Gave is the verb or the TV. To whom did the teacher give the report card? Us is the IO. What did the teacher give us yesterday? Report card. So report card is the direct object. So therefore, the sentence pattern is S-TV-I-O-D-O. I bought candies for you. Who bought candies? I. Therefore, I is our subject here. Bought is the TV or the verb. What did I buy for you? Candies. So candies is the direct object or the DO. So the sentence pattern here is S-TV-D-O. Take note on this. To identify the indirect object, you usually answer the whom question. Whereas in identifying the direct object, you answer the what question. Let's have another activity. Identify the pattern of the following sentences. We submitted the project last week. The manager has awarded Peter the scholarship. The first sentence is in the S-TV-D-O, while the second sentence is in the S-TV-I-O-D-O. You can check on the description box the detail of the answer on this.
That's all for now, and if you haven't subscribed on my channel, don't forget to like and subscribe my channel and click the notification bell so you will be updated on my videos. Hope to see you again on my next video. This is Teacher Jen. Thank you so much for watching. God bless everyone.